Aquatic ecosystem. This kind of ecosystem can be broadly categorized in two forms: marine ecosystem and freshwater ecosystem. Marine ecosystem. These kind of ecosystems are considered to be the habitats that complete the largest system from the shores to the dark sea floor. It includes marshes, tidal zones, estuaries, the mangrove forest, lagoons, sea grass beds, the sea floor, and the coral reefs. Just like other ecosystems in the world, the aquatic ecosystems rely on each other for maintaining a balanced marine ecosystem. The marine ecosystems are important to the world because without them the marine life wouldn't have a possibility to exist on the planet, and protection from predators which could eventually make marine life go extinct. Marine life, which includes tiny plankton, fish, crustaceans, invertebrates, reptiles, marine mammals, sharks, and rays, a place to live and survive. Many marine life have an important role in the world, such as tiny plankton, because without them the world would build up with carbon dioxide. The plankton absorbs the carbon dioxide in the air and releases oxygen back into the air. Coral reefs. Here we have two pictures of coral reefs on the canvas. Upper one is showing aerial view of coral reef and lower one is showing inside coral reef. It is a structure formed by coral polyps, tiny animals that live in colonies. Coral reefs, polyps form a hard, stony branching structure made of limestone. New polyps attach to old coral and gradually build the reef. Tropical temperatures were averaging 70 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Most coral can't survive below 65 degrees Fahrenheit. World's largest coral reef is a Great Barrier Reef. Coral reefs are important for the marine life because it provides a shelter for various amount of species. Coral reefs also are the most diverse ecosystem in the whole aquatic ecosystem. Freshwater ecosystem. Freshwater habitats can be classified by different factors including temperature, light penetration, nutrients, and vegetation. So freshwater ecosystems have undergone substantial transformation over time, which has impacted various characteristics of the ecosystem. Freshwater ecosystems can be divided into lantic ecosystem, means still water, and lotic ecosystems, means flowing water. Freshwater is defined as having a low salt concentration, using less than 1% plants and animals in freshwater regions, which are adjusted to the low salt content and wouldn't be able to survive in areas of high salt concentration like ocean. It may be a lake or pond ecosystem divided into three different zones. These zones are determined by depth and distance from the shoreline. First zone is littoral zone, which is a zone adjoins the shoreline. Second one is limnatic zone, which is behind littoral zone. Less light falls on this zone, contains fewer species. And third one is profounder zone, which keeps a deep view or less light penetration. The estuary. Estuary are bodies of water along coast that are formed when fresh water from rivers flows into and mixes with salt water from the ocean. Estuaries are extremely fertile because nutrients are brought in by rivers and recycled from the bottom because of the turbulence. So, stressful conditions and abundant nutrients result in low species diversity, but great abundance of the species present. The most important marine ecosystems for marine life are estuaries and coral reefs. These two marine ecosystems are important because the estuaries are breeding territories of many marine animals, because it is easy for younglings to survive there since there are no known predators that live in the region. Without all the marine ecosystems, the marine food web and the whole ocean would be in danger of continuing in its current state. Thank you.